Welcome to a new week of WTA. I'm a little bit behind schedule, but we're here. We got Boga here as well. I can see Jack and Drahuska are in the Discord, but I still need to set up the match scene. So if Boga wants to can do the interview, but otherwise for now, I'm just gonna finish up setting up the match scene. Hey Drahuska and hey Tina in the chat. But yeah, sorry, a little
Let me
bit
go.
just getting stuff set up.
Let me go find the stream. Okay, so I'm gonna start bringing people in.
Okay, I'll finish doing up the scene setup stuff.
Oh, you do that. First up is Drahuska. Hi, Drahuska. Drahuska, you there?
Hi there.
Hi. How are you? Are you looking forward to this match against Jack?
Yeah, it will be an interesting one for sure.
Hybrid match? Any thoughts on the format?
I mean, it's not gonna be easy. The format is an interesting one where you don't exactly know what is good to do every time. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go grab Jack. Jack, you there?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, any thoughts on the format?
My thoughts on the format?
Yep.
Yeah. I actually would really enjoy it. It's probably like one of my favorites now. Like I love going fast already. Been trying to save balls while trying to go fast. It's actually super fun. I had a really good time with some math when I did it last time.
Any thoughts on your opponent?
Yeah. So against Drahuska, I mean, like we're like somewhat similar in skill level, to be fair. So should put up a good fight, I think.
Drahuska, do you concur with that? You're a similar skill level to Jack?
Not fully. I mean, he's a lot better, that's for sure. I mean, I tried to do the one that the first few levels of the match that he had with Samaf, and I wasn't able to get anywhere near the kind of good hybrid score. So we'll see how it goes.
You can always run a different bubble count this time if you want to.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I sent the invite to the stream together to both of you, and can I get a number for the seed as well, just so we can get those underway?
Yeah, I'll go with the 6.
7.
6 and a 7 already. Not the first, but the third. You're both in the shared chat, so I can now start it and send the seed to you. 0421726 is the seed. So yeah, as Voco asked, you both know about the format. You just need to figure out a marble count and whatnot that you guys want to run for it.
Yeah, do you want to do like 50, maybe 20? I'm thinking.
Yeah, can somewhere in there. I don't know. Maybe 20.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, we got that in. Make sure I have as much stream delay. Okay. I don't think there's much else. Obviously, it's 45 minutes, and that's will be displayed on the WTA side if you want to check it for Drahuska. I'll try and say what's the required so that she's aware of it because she obviously has only one monitor. And then the last one is, did you guys want us to get skipped in the voice chat or get moved out for the match? Because normally Drahuska wants to stay,
Yeah, you
but
can
what
move me
about you,
down.
Jack? You want to get moved?
Yeah, you can move me down, yeah.
You want to stay, Drahuska?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think there's much else unless Fogo has anything else he wants to say.
No, I'm good. You could start. You can start. Looks
Good, just making sure everything's good on the stream side. Not really, I see the Drahuska's name's offset. I'll fix that now. While I remember. Drahuska's name causing problems.
It just makes sense.
Yeah. There we are. Okay. Okay, let me get the timer up. We have more people here, but mostly just from Jack's chat from the looks of it. Alright. Without further ado, are you ready, Jack?
Yeah, ready to go.
Are you ready, Drahuska?
Ready?
Okay, we'll go on tilt. 3, 2, 1, tilt. Best of luck, both of you.
All right, good luck.
Alrighty, and we're underway. With a lower marble count down to 20 as opposed to our other matches, this is going to be a little bit more focused on getting through these levels quickly, but obviously you can still lose marbles, so they have to be careful of it. It's not full speed. If they drop down to like 5 to 10, it'd be a lot more just sending it. But yeah, because their sims are going to be getting through these levels quite quickly. Trish is probably just going to go through this level and then try and improve it next time, because this is going a bit awkward
Yeah.
for her.
that it has. That it has.
See how in practice I am at getting these scores. I just obviously have to remember two two-digit numbers per tilter, but I struggle.
But don't we all struggle? Imagine not struggling. What heresy is this?
Memory is too hard.
I mean, everything is too hard once you, at one point, everything will be hard. Let's keep doing it.
Jack didn't kill any marbles, which is at least helpful. Makes it a little bit easier on me for the first one. 155. And for Drahuska, it is 153 with 12 marbles dead. So faster for Drahuska, but down by about 6 points. Jack losing his first marble on 6 with the Stucker.
Imagine if that was an LT marble. It would be it would just be a safety marble.
Yeah. I'm trying to adjust my volumes because Focus forever quiet for me. I don't know if it's on my side or...
I don't know either.
Alright, coming to the end of 8 for Jack soon. He's still got that one marble dead.
I don't know if that changes anything,
Yeah, it's a bit louder.
or if this changes anything.
Also, my hearing's just being bad right now, which is fun. See if he saves that marble or not. 326. With the one marble dead. Makes his score a 39 for Jack.
Yep.
Drahuska's time is 3:33 with 17 dead. And she gets a score of 33. So again, about a 6-point difference. It's a lot more just Jack is getting through without losing marbles, but obviously they have time just so can learn the speed. She's fairly good at sort of getting times to these later levels. She, on the second run, might get better timings through them.
Mm-hmm.
Jack skipping the squeegee on 10. Just go for the cross ramp jump. Nice.
Juice is making their way around the squeege. Juice is saving balls yet again, although there's a bit of scatter coming out of the fork.
And Jack coming to the end of 11 as Drahuska is starting it out. A bit more, like halfway through, but yeah. Should be at the end soon for Jack. See what he gets to this section. 23 dead at 5-19. Final score of 20 for Jack there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a pile over on the corner. Drahuska gets 5-25 with 38 dead. She gets a final score of 21. So, slightly ahead of Jack, but I think they both sort of gave up on that section, so they'll get a better one next run.
Yep.
Jack with his classic blue skies right now.
Yep. The sad part is since we don't actually hit level 21 in this format, we don't get to see Jack whip out the purple skies.
Yeah, unfortunately not, but it's one of those ones that are just tough thing trying to find the balance between given enough levels to get interesting content for the format, but then also keep it short enough that they get a couple of tries at each.
What if we had a classic format that was more like the old MLT?
Once you host a WTA match yourself, sure. I'm happy to do the scheduling, but
I mean, we could also get Jerome to host a WTA match. You don't need to tell him that we're just boring his old format.
always an option.
We could even do we could even just say that we're trading channels for one, where you host on MLT and he'll host on TU.
Not sure if Jumbo would want that or not, but you can always try.
Well, my other thought was we could have a TU versus MLT, and then we just pick our teams and run them against each other.
Do we have enough players to do that?
Well, I know the TU team will have enough players. I don't know about the MLT team.
I mean, Sal only ever signed up to MLT, so I guess they'd have Sal. Time for Jack
it
is
has
8:20 with 24 marbles dead. No Drahuska. Rough on there. Try to skip the squeegee and then just had weird scatter. Not the end of the world. There's enough time in the format for her to do 2 full runs and then some extra, so she should be fine.
Anyways, we have Jack on level 15 out of 17. So he's starting out on that tier of difficulty.
Yep, so the last difficulty to get a score for. So after these 3 levels, Jack should reset and then give the other levels another go, trying to improve his scores. That's definitely an awkward combo there going into vents, but Jack does it fairly well considering how messy it looked.
So is having more marbles a benefit in this format or less?
You get a higher score with more marbles, but because it gives both players potential for more score, you sort of are forced to try and save more, so it becomes more awkward just because fitting those marbles through is harder. So
what you're saying is that we probably should have just given Drahuska like a couple more marbles just to balance.
Yeah, in theory you could do that. I was considering trying to figure out a way to make a format that properly balances, but it's awkward and like hard to have the tilters follow, so I'm just like keeping consistent marble counts is just a bit easier. Even if you could in theory balance it by giving people more marbles. Drahuska got a 154 with 1 marble dead. Score of 52 for Drahuska, which is an improvement from her last front, and just barely loses out to Jack by, I think, the 1 marble dead, basically.
Yeah.
She's 1 second fast, but 1 marble dead. Yeah.
So essentially, for the first 5 levels, they're tied, and Jack just has more marbles.
Yeah, basically. But like that's basically what this like in the match with Semeth, the same thing happened where it was basically that close. 11:38 with 37 marbles dead. I fucking forgot the marble count for Jack. I said it out loud and I forgot it. I'm doing so well.
Okay. Wait, so for level 9 to 10, it's basically the same thing, only Drahuska has more marbles. Or am I just reading this wrong?
Sorry, I'm just focusing on getting the scores, so 318 for Drahuska. And she had 3 marbles. Okay. So what were you questioning about?
Like the level 9 to 11 is also tied.
Yeah,
Just that
basically tied, and
has
Drahuska's just slightly ahead.
more
Yeah, but
marbles there.
I said that didn't matter too much because they're both gonna probably improve that by the time they get back there because they both threw the format. But yeah, very close score. You can't see the exact calculations for it, but that one's like half marble different, where the first category, they're off by like less than 0.1 marble per minute. So, incredibly tight between the two of them for that category. See if Jack improves here. We had an interesting thing in Jackstmc last match where no one improved Jack's first score for levels 1 to 5 for the entire match. And Samef really tried for it.
That was the match where Samad just kept doing level 1 to 5 to beat Jack, right?
Yeah. And that's definitely not improved for Jack Facility. Score 157 with 4 marbles dead. Yeah, the Jack got a score of 49 that round, so about 3 points down. 3 marbles per minute. But yeah, it's always an interesting question for them of trying to figure out like going fast compared to saving marbles. In practice, most of the time they go together because in this format, if you're making a mistake to lose marbles, you're probably losing time for it as well. So it sort of really pushes the Tilters to go for very clean. I missed Drahuska's score again. Nice. I'm doing so well. Thankfully, clips exist. $5.13. How many marbles did Drahuska lose? 21. And so that was an improvement for Drahuska in that category. She goes up to 22 points. See what happens with Jack now. Jack got a score of 329 with 90 marbles dead. Yeah, so Jack said he was happy with that first. So Jack's only ahead with the first and the last 3. And Jack didn't really try and improve that 6 to 8, even though he's behind in it by a bit. But it's obviously Juice has got a pretty good score for that one. See if Jack improves his. He didn't wait for the squeegee. Okay. Jack decides waiting for the squeegee is not worth it. Or just forgets. One of the two. Does he have enough marbles to skip the squeegee? It's gonna be close. He definitely has a couple of questions to get 3. No. And now Drahuska waits for 14. The start of this level is pain. Jack just taking the 3 and then trying to kill off the rest. I just find it funny how terrible the 9 to 11 has been that both tilters basically just give it up aside speed tilting. So the scores are comparisons of the like speed tilting marbles because they both got like very low saves on that difficulty range.
Yeah. But we'll see how this goes for Drahuska, how the scores settle once he finishes
Jack
level
got
14.
515 with 61 dead. Okay, that was a much worse score for Jack that time because he only got a 10. Which is a little bit down from his previous score of 20. Definitely a very hard one. Just could try to time it, but timing rotating bridge into squeegee is a little bit awkward. We got 26 minutes left, a bit over that. There's 2 squeegees in this level as well. That's great.
Yep, that is great.
Okay, 805 with 39 dead. Drahuska gets a score of 14.6. It's a score of 15 in the end, which is 5 down from Jack's score of 20 from the previous run. And they're both just above the cutoff to round up. So Jack got a 19.56, and Drahuska got a 14.65. Now Jack's attempt at 14. Jack forgot. But yeah, this is the advantage for Drahuska. She's more used
Does
to
Jack
waiting.
even need to attempt to clear, I guess, level 15 to 17 after this? Like, wouldn't it make more sense to just to focus on like levels 6 through 11 afterwards?
That could be the case if he wants to focus on the other levels because he's ahead in the other ones, but it's a thing to figure out if he wants to try and improve it because we don't know what Drahuska's going to do in her first run of 15 to 17. Jack got a pretty fast level 14. Killed a lot of marbles, but it was also pretty fast through it. All the speedies seemed to line up, so I forgot to take the score. I was talking about it that I needed to take the score. Oops. Let's quickly fix that.
Nice.
Okay, 742. That is not what you want. And it is 78 marbles dead. So he finally scores a 1755, which is worse than his previous 1955. He went a lot faster, but he had a lot less marbles. In his previous attempt, he basically had every marble live, where in that attempt he lost 18. Okay, on to 70 with Drahuska. A bunch of very not nice levels. So
Yep.
they guys can figure out how they want to get through them with what they have. Just commenting on all the rotating bridges, considering it only have 6 levels that have rotating bridges. They're pretty rough. There's a fair few vents, considering there's only 3 levels that have vents in the seed. Yeah. 62 dead for 11-13. Drahuska gets a score of 11.8 as opposed to Jack's 14.2. So yeah, Jack's final set 3 are safe for now. But he'll still give it another go.
No, just go for perfection on level 6 to 8.
To be fair, that's a strategy. You could win off. Oh no, not 6 to 8. You can't win off just 6 to 8. You could do.
Yeah, but he already has 1 to 5.
Yeah, true.
You can't really do anything for 1 to 5. You might as well just hold W through them.
If that's how it works.
I mean, I don't think you could get it. I mean, unless you can do 100% faster than 1 minute 55.
Yeah, there's a lot of zigzags in it, so there's actually like potential time to save. Because I'm pretty sure both of them are catching marbles. a lot, so they can maintain their group better. It would be good. 10, 49, 80 marbles. Whoa. 18.6 for Jack, I think. I'm going to check that score, because I'm like, wait, did he only lose 2 marbles
Yeah,
in that
what
last
is H?
section?
What is H?
What's
Great
H?
guest wants to know what the H is.
H is the hybrid score, because it's the hybrid format.
Hybrid score. There you go, great guess.
That is the score they're trying to compete to get the best score in. I know that for someone hopping in, it can be a bit awkward, but yeah. I'm not really sure without using up extra space on the screen. So yeah, thanks for asking. Probably other people confused, but it's just one of those hard ones where I'm like, how do I make the UI work? And I'm like, you sort of have to come into the match knowing the format. But we need to have the format in the title. Who knows? What's Drahuska thinking? She waiting for me to say her score? Yeah, not particularly amazing score for Drahuska there, but you gotta get through them. And I say not particularly amazing. She didn't lose out that much. She lost 1 marble and lost a couple of seconds. It's in the grand scheme of things, they're all basically the same. It's just 1 corner used is the difference. That's what I'm saying with how tight this first difficulty is. It's just coming down to just small cleanups. In practice, this is one of the few categories that I really should round properly, because it is so close that it probably deserves the time rounding. $145 for Jack there. That's a whole W indeed. He killed only 1 marble. So it's now got a score of 57 as opposed to the previous 52. Very fast from Jack there. Jack coming to the end of this difficulty. Jack, I feel like Jack has just given up on 6 to 8. 337, 33 dead. But yeah, 17 minutes. Enough time for them to get another run to 18 from here. Jack keeps feeding the time, his levels. I mean, that was the advantage I was giving to Drahuska, that she's more likely to remember to time stuff because she's just done it more. 205 with 11 dead for Drahuska.
Yep. believe Drahuska is just opting for speeding their way through these up till level 12, since they're basically winning these levels.
Yeah, going to level 12 to 17 because those are the ones that Drahuska can win on. So worth spending the time there for her. At least give them one more run and then she can grind the first difficulty for a while.
First, because we saw how well that went for Samaf.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? She can't get a second run to that difficulty range at the end, and she's got pretty good middle, so seems a bit silly, but when you actually look at the strategy, it's like that's probably the go. 435 for Jack. Or 453, not 35. That's a little bit different of a number. So Jack got a score of 23.7. So Jack actually improved this 9 till 11 category with that run, just because of how fast he did it. He just did it really fast.
Just improved it.
Yeah. So Jack's now got a score of 24 as opposed to Drahuska's 22. All right. 322. And 52 dead. Okay, yeah. Scores look correct now. And now Jack waits on 14.
What is Drahuska? Okay, Drahuska still has marbles for this.
Yeah.
Drahuska still has balls and is now having the safety marble issue and getting stuck in the back.
Yeah. LT's
Eating up
cursing it,
time.
even though LT's not on the match.
Yeah, that curses everyone except for LT.
Let's see when Jack decides to go on this level. It's going now. Gonna have the same problem as Drahuska. He went literally the same time as Drahuska in her last run. 505.
Yeah, I don't think the squeegee is gonna help you here. Once you jump it.
96.
I think
Yeah,
you'd
he's gonna
actually have to
scuff
jump.
14, I think.
Oh my god.
Oh, he got 4
Will he have
marbles
space
out.
for the bridge? Okay, okay, he did it. Will this bridge spin back in time for him
Oh
to
my
get
god,
it
Jack.
the correct side of the squeegee?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Is he making that? It's gonna jump 1.
This is where the marbles decide to not jump everything correctly.
He got 2 over. The fact they both got the exact same time. They think it's gonna work, and then they just get trolled.
See, this would have worked if they had 50 marbles. I could see it working. But no.
The timing was even bad for 50 marbles, but yeah.
But it wouldn't have been as miserable with 50 marbles. They would have been able to jump the 3 balls at least. Jack, no.
Jack's fine. He's got this.
So much for the timer. Yep, that timer. I don't know.
We'll see. I'm just paying attention to Jack's time. 8:25 with 70 marbles dead. Let me check to make sure I actually got that score right. I said 25, but then I'm like, is it 27? Yeah, 27 with 70 dead. That's the correct source score for Jack. You got 11.5 that round. Okay. How does Drahuska go here? She went one cycle earlier. It gets basically the perfect timing. Amazing. Learning. Learning has occurred.
Only Jack learned the first time.
Oh god, Jack. Oh god, Jack.
Okay, at least Jack got 3 onto the bridge there.
Yeah, the thing is that now he's even going to improve it to his score. Do you just reset at this point? Because his previous run had he had literally a perfect.
Like at this point, you should just reset and go for the perfect 6 to 8.
Let's see what he decides to do. This is definitely a lot better 14 for Drahuska, but we need to see if that adds up with the previous levels. Okay, final time 7:48 with 114. And Drahuska goes back to the other levels to give them another go. And holy shit.
Who's to get back in the lead? Did that bump Who's into the lead?
No, she didn't even improve her score.
Oh.
Oh, she improved her score, but not compared to Jack. I don't think.
Not enough, right?
Yeah, Jack got like a 20. I was gonna just make sure I got the score correct.
Just so we're all clear, Jack did say that he's of a similar level to Drahuska before we started this match.
I think that last run was just Jack had a perfect like basically an almost perfect 12 to 14. So even though he took longer than Drahuska, he didn't lose any marbles at all. Which I think was the big difference. It's just actually keeping that percentage up for that 12 to 14 category. Okay, Jack's final score 90 marbles dead with a 1131. Got a score of 13.
Yep.
Well, and now basically the entire match comes down to Drahuska still has to beat the 1 to 9 to 16, 9 to 12, because she's lost the last 3. But she can at least try and win the first category. What's the time look like? 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes, basically. Jack getting a marble stuck on level 3 as well. Since the first run that Jack did, I don't think anyone's had a flawless level 1. Like, both of them have lost exactly 1 marble, and like basically every single one of their runs. Jack lost 2 there, though. Wow.
Say we blame... No, never mind.
Do we just clean through 3 now? With the full stack of marbles? Level 5 for Jack. Is he going to improve his score again? No, okay. Not an improvement for Jack. 53 with 5 dead. Jack keeps speedrunning 6 to 8, which is the one category he needs to improve, and he just ignores it. He just
Well, we could
does not
ask him
care.
about that afterwards in the interview.
Yeah. 147 for Drahuska with no marbles dead. That is 0.5 of a marble below Jack's score. Which means I should probably retime it, because it probably comes down to retime. I'll need to go back and retime those runs. But I can't do that right now. I missed Jack's score, yippee! They're gonna have so many clips on their channel of me just trying to get this score. 305. Oh, they actually made us in. Don't have to they don't auto publish anymore. Nice. Yeah, Jack got a 19 for that level. I needed a 42 to beat Drahuska, so. Did Jack remember the squeegee this time? Doesn't look like it.
Does Jack ever remember anything?
In the speed match against Drahuska, I think he remembered timings, but I don't think he's remembered timings since then. 319 for Drahuska with 3 marbles dead. Drahuska's previous score was better though. She had 1 less marble dead and did it 6 seconds faster. So that's the score to beat. Three minutes and a half left, so I don't think Drahuska's going to be able to get the 15 to 17 done, but she might. It's going to be tight to get an attempt on 12 to 14, because. Yeah. Or 59 for Jack.
Yep.
How many drums did he kill? 68. Jack got a score of 17.8, so basically 18 compared to his 24, so not an improvement for Jack there. Five, 6, 36. Yeah, not an improvement for the 9 to 11 to Drahuska there. We got 1.5 minutes left. Yeah. not have enough time to do the first ability. I don't think Jack actually has enough time to finish his level.
Jack is like, I'm just gonna wait for this bridge again.
You can't finish a level he doesn't finish in time. I don't think he's finishing this level in time.
Oh, Jack just lost marbles. Yeah, I don't think he's finishing it in time.
I can't type.
Well, you have Drahuska back in here. Yep.
I now have to go back and retime 1 to 7 to 1 to 5 to see if Drahuska actually won it or not. But yeah, you can drag them in for reviews while you do the retiming. Voco. Okay, Drahuska's already in here. How do you think you went, Drahuska?
I mean, could have been better in some places, but I mean, I don't think I could have done too much better. And it's what it is.
Okay.
For sure, couldn't do much better in 15 to 17. Those levels just, yeah, no thanks.
Don't worry, we've already accepted that Jack says you're of a similar level to him.
I mean, it's not like I can't win some
What was
formats
Jack's
against
best
him.
score? It was... I need to find the run, and I don't have the actual hybrid score. Okay, it's a 145. It's his third run. Do you want to drag Jack in, Voco? Yeah, I think that was the only category that was close enough that needed to get retimed. Yeah. I don't think the 6 to 8 will change. I think it's just the 1 to 5 that needs to get rechained. I asked Voco to drag you in, but welcome in,
Hey,
Jack. How you going?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Looks like you've won, but we're retiming the first category because it was so close that I want to see if Drahuska's won it or not.
Right.
But other than that, well done. You
Yeah,
won.
thank you.
The funny thing is the only category you didn't win was 6 to 8, which is the one you kept skipping over because you thought you'd already won it.
Oh wait, yeah.
It was like Jack is skipping over the one category where he could actually get an improvement. So Drahuska got 0 marbles killed with a 147.63.
But yeah. I thought enough time saved on that one. I didn't really worry about that one too much, to be honest.
Yeah, notice that, but it was actually the only one that you could have improved because you had all the other categories at that point in time.
Right.
Okay, so it still goes to Jack for the first category because Drahuska had a higher decimal number. The final actual scores for that category being a 56.4 for Jack and a 55.7 for Drahuska. So they both round to a 56. But Drahuska's the low 56 and Jack's the high 56.
I am happy I got that close
Yeah.
with that.
I mean, that's always the first category is like if you give it a couple of times, same thing with the third match. And I noticed in my practice runs where like the difference in score came down to like literally a single second. It was like how the second rounded because I think Jack got like a high second. And the difference between going over that second and under the second was like 2 points on the score. Like two whole hybrid points. Because it was like 101 compared to like 103. And so I did some runs after to try and tie your score. And then I realized like, hang on a minute, if I just round down by a second. So then I finally got a run that was like a 0.96 or something. But yeah. The matching at SEMAF, that first category came down to like fractions of a second. So that's why like I should probably retie this one because you can gain or lose a lot of time in that a lot of score in that first category due to a single second of difference. But yeah, good job.
Sure.
Jack got 4 categories and Drahuska got 1. But yeah, just that was awful final levels. I guess like from 9 onwards, all the levels were quite slow. Or at least had like a squeegee that was annoying.
Yeah, 14 was something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think most of the categories got 1 just by Jack having a good survival. At least for the 12 to 17 range. 9 to 11, neither of you saved. You both lost 18 marbles in both times. The only thing is just Jack did it faster.
Oh damn! I just noticed that. Yeah.
No one had any percentage. It was the only category that didn't have a good percentage run. Because Jack, you only lost 1 marble in the first section, 1 marble in the second, 1 marble in the fourth, and 2 marbles in the fifth. So if you look at all the marbles you lost, like 80% of the marbles you lost, if you combine all the sections together, is in the third section.
Wow.
No one did that one clean. No one could be bothered waiting for the squeegee or whatever other combos we had there. But yeah. Good job from both of you.
Yeah, thanks.
Obviously, sort of the expected result, but good performance from Drahuska. Jack just forgetting to do timings for
Yeah, a few of them, yeah.
I love how you both did the same mistake on level 14 of going for 1 extra cycle and then getting
Yeah,
fucked up.
I tried the extra. I thought the extra cycle, like, sure, yeah, make this because I thought I was good with, like,
Right?
timing it. With like
The
timers.
one before it looked too early. Just looked like that. But it was actually really good. Even with the second squeegee.
Yeah, and Jack got
After
there to
them.
try it but ran out of time. If he didn't go
Yeah,
for it,
because I-
because that was the thing, you lost a bunch of marbles on like levels 15. And so by that point, we basically already knew you weren't going to improve your score from 15 to 17. So if you reset like on 15 in your second last run, you would have enough time to finish the 1 to 14.
Oh, so yeah.
Because you had like a perfect level 15 to 17. So I'm like, I don't think you're going to save like sub 2. You're not going to save enough time to beat losing only 2 marbles in that difficulty. So when you'd lost like 7 marbles on level 15, I'm like, you should just reset to go again, and then you would have had enough time to give another go at that 12 to 14. But yeah, always hard decisions to make in the heat of the moment, especially I don't think you were like, you didn't have the stream up to see all the scores, considering you just kept skipping over 6 to 8. You were just doing a thing, weren't you?
I did stream up, yeah.
Oh, you did, but you weren't looking at the scores then?
Yeah, I was looking at scores, yeah.
So then
Yeah,
why
I
were you
wasn't too worried about
why
that
did you
one
keep
for now.
skipping over 6 to 8? Because that
Honestly,
one was
I
only
don't-
lost
I
because
don't
Drahuska
know.
was faster than you for it. But yeah. again, you destroyed the other category, so
I suppose.
great percentage for all of them, except for 9 to 11. But we just don't talk about that one. But yeah,
Very good.
GG's. Are either of you guys going to continue, or are you going to both stop here?
Yeah, I'm stopping here. Yeah.
I think I will be stopping as well.
Okay, so find someone to raid now, I guess.
I don't know. Are we good with just pressuring some poor soul into tilting for us?
Coco
Sure.
doesn't know. Gasp. He's supposed to know
I mean,
all.
it's either that or Niffer, and I'm pretty sure everyone is already dropping with Niffer.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else tilting in the category. I will get on in a bit, but we'll see a little bit before then.
But yeah,
I guess we're going there.
yes, this poor soul doesn't know what's about to hit them.
Cindy gave a suggestion to Jack.
But yeah, Cindy's suggesting Raz.
Oh, true,
So
yeah.
I might go to.
I guess
Oh yeah.
to finish up the stream before the raid's out, do you have anything to say or shout out, Jack?
Not really, other than just thanks for the match. Just super. I enjoyed this format a lot.
Thanks. Yeah, I like this one as well. It sort of incentivizes both skills. It's a very tough matchup though format, and I think your skill set sort of shines for it, which makes it a little difficult for others. But yeah, both being fast and percentage is a tough thing to do perfectly. It requires a very good control of the group.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And do you have anything to say or shout out, Drahuska?
Not really. Just really good match there, Jack. And I'm just happy I was able to stay with one category.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good to see. But yeah, I'll post the scheduling hopefully today for next week. And hopefully
And
more will
bye,
sign up.
everyone.
But we'll see. Bye bye.
See ya. Thank you.